and welcome back to my channel. Today we will be cooking another recipe that falls on our spectrum of the proper human diet. This recipe is a Mediterranean keto diet recipe. The Mediterranean keto diet combines the principles of the ketogenic diet with the healthy eating patterns of the Mediterranean diet. It focuses on healthy fats, lean proteins, and low-carb vegetables, while limiting or eliminating high-carb foods. This approach aims to provide the benefits of both diets and is an ideal entry point for those starting a low-carb diet. If you are craving something hearty, healthy, and full of Mediterranean flavor and color, without the carbs, these stuffed peppers are about to become your new favorite dinner. Let me show you how easy it is to make this keto-friendly comfort food that looks as good as it tastes. Let's go to the kitchen. For our Mediterranean keto stuffed peppers, we need, of course, peppers, bell peppers. Any color will do. I selected red ones because I like the bright color. They looked quite nice. Onion, clove of garlic, parsley, thyme, smoked paprika, mozzarella cheese, of course ground beef, riced cauliflower, some butter, pepper, olive oil, salt, and tomato paste. We'll get all this together. Let's go. We will begin by halving our peppers. Since they don't want to stand up quite nicely, I will cut them lengthwise, like such. And I will get out the seeds. Here we go. I don't mind this piece of the stem. It will hold things together. I will now lightly salt the inside. To set them in the oven, I will turn them upside down. There we go. In they go. Next, I will heat some tablespoons of butter with about a generous tablespoonful of olive oil. And I will get my onions and my garlic in the pan. The 10 minutes are over, and I will pull my red peppers out of the oven. I will then turn them over. They got a head start on cooking. I have been occasionally stirring my onions, and they are getting translucent and in some cases even getting a little color. And I will now put in my ground beef. This is 85% lean, 15% fat. I think any more fat percentage and this gets too fatty, too soggy. I have chopped my herbs finely. I have generously salted and peppered and put some smoked paprika as well as some tomato paste. And I am mixing this, and I am reducing the heat to let this simmer and reduce the liquid a little bit. I will now add my cauliflower.
And I will give this another taste test with the cauliflower. And it's right where I want it. So I will turn off the heat. I have incorporated 2/3 of my chopped parsley and thyme into the sauce. And I will put the rest together with the cheese that I have hand shredded. You can use any cheese you want. You can purchase it pre-shredded at the grocery. I prefer to shred it myself because it doesn't have all the fillers in it. So I mix the herbs a little with my cheese. And I will now do the actual stuffing of the peppers. That means I get in there as much as I can. I want half empty peppers. Anything that goes overboard is just fine. And then I will put some of my cheese herb mix on top. Of each of the peppers. I'll give this a sprinkle of olive oil and just a tiny dash of my smoked paprika. And these now go back into the oven at 350 degrees for about 15 minutes. The oven has been beeping its head off. That is its language for saying mission complete. The 15 minutes are over, so let's check this out. Check it out. You see that cheese? Melted, gooey, and it even took some colors. There you have it. Look at that color, at that crispiness. And the juices have run into my baking dish, and that gives a nice sauce down there. Well, time to try it. So, now would you look at that? You see the juices running from it. I have cut it half. You can see all the gooey cheese on top. The meat mix in the middle. And the color of the red pepper. Isn't that fantastic? And since I've cut it open, I should try it, should I? The pepper is just right. It is not mushy, but it is tender. And the meat, cauliflower and onion mix is just juicy. And all the spices and herbs play so nicely together in this dish. The cheese on top, of course, gives it some creaminess and a little crust. This is a nice family dinner. This is fairly quick to make because between the 10 minutes that the peppers are in the oven and you prepare all the rest and then cook it for 15-20 minutes and you have a dish that is ready for the whole family. I will even be able to take this to work, zap it in the microwave at work, and I will have a nice lunch there. I can only recommend. Thanks for watching.